Welcome back to Streamline Entertainment. Good afternoon on this Wednesday, people. Hope everyone is fine and having a great day. So this is by a totally random 83 original. Do go and subscribe. Great channel there on the J Slater Cage as well. And just a small video in initially, they go on to say, I thought a photo Jay smiling at the back of the car was fabricated, and that was my first thoughts. However, after some observation, I'm beginning to think it might not be fake. What do you think? Okay, let's have a look. So the TikToker says, I cannot see any clone detection or image noise analysis, random variation or brightness or color. But like I said, this AI stuff, I must admit, is very, sometimes it flies over my head as well. It's very intelligent as well. So basically, noise analysis, random variation or brightness or color, no detection there. So they go on to say, I could not see any clone detection or image noise analysis, random variation or brightness or color. So obviously this TikToker has looked into this very deeply, but I don't know. I'm not happy with the shape in the back of the car. It's just weird. It just doesn't look right to me. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't look right. So luminance gradient looking pretty solid. So let's just have a look at that. So AI overview, luminance gradient analysis, involves examining how brightness changes across an image, especially in areas where light and shadow transition. It's used to understand the distribution of light, detect image manipulation, and even study how the human visual system perceives luminosity. Key aspects of luminance gradient analysis. Luminance gradient refers to rate and direction of change in brightness, luminance with an image. Applications, image forensics, analyzing luminance gradient can help detect alteration in images like superimposed images or edits. Interesting, as the luminance patterns of superimposed objects often differ from the surrounding image. Interesting stuff I didn't even know about, to be honest with you. Lighting evaluation in the field of lighting design, luminance gradient are used to assess the uniformity and quality of the lighting in a space, and even luminance gradients can indicate area of glare or insufficient illuminations. Perceptual studies. The human visual system processes luminance gradient to understand surface shapes and material properties. Studies use luminance gradient to investigate how we perceive lightness and depth. Detection. Luminance gradients can be detected by calculating the difference in luminance values between the neighboring pixel or regions within an image. Interesting. Visualization. Software tools can generate luminance gradient maps which visually represent the changes in brightness, making it easier to analyze lighting patterns and identify areas of interest. Perceptual effects. The human visual system is particularly sensitive in luminance gradients at object boundaries and edges. These gradients play a crucial role in how we perceive shape, depth, and even the self luminosity of objects. Example, imagine a curved surface like a ball. Because of its shape, the amount of light reflecting onto different parts of the ball varies, creating a gradient or brightness across the surface. Analysing this gradient helps us to understand the shape of the ball and perceive it as three-dimensional objects. Interesting stuff. Very interesting. So we're going to go on to see what else she's got to say. So they've checked it. So the point, she makes sure, I cannot see anything to question on inverted enhancement. IMO, it's all looking too real. Okay. So, but obviously one of the questions is why didn't this come out much earlier? This photo, it just doesn't make sense to me. There's something not quite right. What is the blocky shadow under Jay's jawline? Don't know. Can't put my finger on that, to be honest with you. I think we can see Ayub stood here in reflection. Interesting. Just my thoughts and observations, guys. What's your opinion of this image? I just want to see what basically some of the, it's because it's not he was always in Masca at the Airbnb. Brad says at the inquest he was with the guys for 3 days, so could have been any one of those days. Very, very true. I totally agree. He's got a black jacket on top in this. In the car seat, from the driver's seat, looks closely, and you can see his green top. Probably the Montclair one. Some people don't sit right with me. That's Red Sparrow. I just want to look at the viewpoint. You don't sit right. You don't sit right with me, DVH. So possibly the last picture of Jay even taken. Lug's a liar. He's a debossed. That could be a different night, though. That's what I'm saying. It could very well. I believe that basically Jay had been in that car quite a few times, so it could be any night, and it could have been when he first got there. That could have been a different night, though. I am an image superimposed. I agree. Fake, fake, fake. I don't think it's real myself. That's my view. Something looked very, very odd. Very odd. But I think they thought that they've done it well. But as soon as I saw it, I thought there's something not quite right. I can't put my finger on it, but it doesn't look right. That picture of Jay sitting in the back of the car. This is that phone charger in the car. A few people have said there's a charger in that picture. I'm seeing things, but the first picture A put up on the headrest is all black. Now, the one with Jay's smile is black and red. Yeah, this is what I'm saying with you. This is why it doesn't say it's the red car they park next to. White legs to the car in reflection, black legs. Interesting stuff. Great observation. Do you think people think the police would not have checked the photo is valid before it was used in court? Do you know what? You don't know these days. Yeah, me, useless. Says totally random. Any voters would have been scrutinised by police investigators long before this court case to validate any evidence submitted. They would never put evidence into an inquest doubting its authenticity. Absolutely, they would check. Yes, it was handed to the Guardia Civil, the UK police. I'm sure they would have noticed someone said he was wearing black, but that's in the seat. You can see green top. Something is telling me this is the night before. Yeah. Wouldn't the date or time be on the picture though? Not sure. This is where obviously the game is being played. I've always said no timeline in this case. Not sure, as it would not be in the properties, segments or images. Why not just show that in the first place? Well, show it in the first place. Well said. From Clockwork Orange. Let me think what you think, people. Let me know what you think, people. It's quite important, this image. Like I said, I've got my own views. I think it's fake, to be honest with you. Some people may think it's real, but I think the majority of people I've talked to and come across said there's something strange about it. It just seems too perfect. Like I said, especially out of a night out. That's what got me the most, because if his friends were saying basically it was pretty wrecked that night, that's someone to me that's not looking pretty wrecked. Let me know what your thoughts on it, people. Great observation by Totally Random 83 Original, but I think it's still fake. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to Streamline Entertainment and follow the channel. Thank you.